Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I know I've gotten the attention of some like big creators. Papa
We're
Gundam
not
does
there
not
yet.
know I exist.
We're not there yet. It'll
No.
come. It'll come.
Uh,
If I didn't say
Probably when they're
Look,
retired and all in our older years, we're like, oh,
yeah. So you all heard about the Bioware firings.
yes.
I did.
So
Yes.
apparently it was the entire writing team for Veilguard.
oh no, it's much worse.
We'll read the article. It looks like the entirety of Dragon Age the Veilguard's main credited writing team is now no longer working at BioWare. So basically, all the creative decisions, all those people are gone.
Hey, look, it's the good guy. It's the good guy from Veilguard. That's crazy.
Yeah, the character everyone actually wanted to see, and they totally sidelined for some other dumb shit.
Well,
what I understand.
So I'm non-binary.
Oh, Natash. No, that's not Tosh.
No,
No, that's not time.
Cash, you fucking idiot. I didn't say that.
I just pulled a brain fart because you made me.
I'm making fun of
basically
Veilguard.
Fuck you guys. I just pulled a brain fart in his fucking name.
Oh yeah, Tosh. Yeah, that's
Fuck Tosh.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
don't.
That was so cringe.
You
Why
kill
would
me.
you make that? You literally did the thing where you just made that their entire character.
Tosh.
That's exactly like that is woke.
You did the meme, dude. They literally
You
did
did
the
the
meme.
meme.
Oh,
What's your character? I'm non-binary.
And
Okay,
her
what's your side
mom
quest?
was like,
My mom didn't accept me.
Okay.
Yeah, because your mom loved you, and you disappointed them.
did you guys ever play Veilguard? I actually played the first 2 hours.
No.
Anybody else play
No.
I do not want to touch it.
It is trash. Like, I know you guys already knew that.
It was so much. It was so trash that even Forbes called them out on it.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna separate the story from the gameplay. Maybe it'll be good. The gameplay was trash. It was all bad. Every single part of it. So they deserve this. Don't feel bad.
Button smashing. Like
Don't-
I'm gonna fall asleep with the combats because all you do is just press the same button.
I would rather play Assassin's Creed. Unironically,
Yeah.
it would be more engaging.
Okay, I'm gonna read the article. Every writer credited as being part of the main writing team on Dragon Age the Veilguard no longer appears to be working at BioWare, with a number of departures at various points in the past having been by the studio's latest restructuring. Following the downsized announcement yesterday in big blog posts penned by BioWare, General Manager Gary Veilguard writing team Trick Weeks posted on Blue Sky that he's now looking for new writing narrative position as his 20 years at the studio. Yeah, all the sub stories.
Dude,
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna
Anyways.
go apply. What are the chances I get hired?
I don't know.
Like,
You
identify
could
as
not
non-binary.
Unlikely.
It couldn't hurt to apply. Like, it could not hurt to apply.
Just
right?
say you're gay, bi, or non-binary, and you'll get a job.
I'll be like,
How-
yeah, I'm gay. Like, what are
How
they
do
gonna
you
do?
work? How do you work for BioWare over a 20-year period since 2005 until 2025, right? And the quality of the writing goes down over that period. Do you have syphilis like Russell T. Davis has? Because to have 20 years worth of brain rot is the only justification I can see for the writing quality of your career to just go through the floor. Do you have AIDS? Do you have syphilis? Do you have a sex disease?
They just let Sweet Baby write the whole thing, dude. That's like they just gave it to like these communist black women. They were like, here, write it for us.
Of those, however, Sylvia McFit announced that she was departing BioWare last month after 15 years. Courtney Woods left the studio to join Ghost of Yotai developer
Oh,
Sucker
Lord.
Punch in
So it's
2020.
Dead.
That's not
Over.
good.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's much worse. I don't think it's going to cover in
With
this
John
article.
having made
I'll
a
give
movie
you
to the
mine,
scene.
Dash. I'll give you my source. This is from 80 level, but it tells, or you just.
Yeah, 80 level. Okay, so I'll look it up right now.
Well, I got the link. Just give me one to find.
Oh yeah, just post it in either the private chat or the.
Yeah, I got you. It's coming. I just had to pull the tab up because I'm covering it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That works.
It tells you certain people and what positions they held. It gets much worse.
Oh, yeah. So it's more than just the writing team.
Mm-hmm.
But the writing team is a big part because, like, they literally changed the tone of the entire franchise with this
No,
game.
it's not just the team. There are people on the upper echelon leaving.
Ooh.
That's why I wanted you to read the 80 level.
All right. Send it my way.
I just did in the private chat.
Oh, it's in the private chat. Okay.
Considering over the past 10 years as Chaser does his best to make a good first impression, over the course of the past decade, ladies and gentlemen, BioWare have had multiple people coming and going from that team, that series of teams, and their numbers are getting fewer and fewer. It's the ship of Theseus meeting the Titanic. That's what we're dealing with here. It's not going to last.
It's further down in the article.
Yeah.
But he named
Confirmed,
people.
Dragon Age the Veilguard writer and producers laid off as part of, despite the studio burying the termination beneath the corporate jargon. Social media posts from former team members confirmed that the firings did take place.
There you go. It's right there. Right. It's above those things. Right there, that paragraph.
According to the post shared on LinkedIn and Blue Sky, BioWare's restructuring has led to the termination of Dragon Age the Veilguard's lead writer, Trig Weeks, lead editor, Karen Westweeks, the narrative editor, Ryan. Additionally, BioWare producer, Jennifer Chavray, caught associate game producer, Daniel Steele, senior product manager, Linda Anderson, project manager, senior systems designer were also let go, while senior writer,
Cheryl Lee,
who wrote Dragon Age, Leanna, Isabella, Blackwall, and Harding, and cinematic designer Derek Wilkes were both moved to EA Motive.
What do product managers do? Unironically, like what do
product.
they do?
It's just more bureaucracy, more.
Sounds like a fucking fake job, to be honest.
It pretty much.
Like, it sounds like someone who says, "Did you put in the black woman like Sweet Baby told you to?" And then the person goes, "Yes, I've been working for 16 hours. Please let me go home and see my family." And then she says, "Not until it's trans," and then walks away. And I feel like that's the whole job.
I'm not
too far from BioWare. Let's just put it that way. When I left my game design education, I almost applied, and boy, did I dodge a bullet because Anthem was coming out. I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to work there. This game's horrible."
I went to college to try and get into gaming too. I mean, a job at BioWare would have been a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, yeah, most likely.
Well, see, I had Mike Laidlaw as one of my mentors. Like, in art schools, you have certain mentors you get to work with if you can contact them and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And Mike Laidlaw was one of the OGs. He wrote some of the scripts for Jade Empire, and he also did management for Mass Effect and Dragon Age. He left during Inquisition. So I had that good relationship before he bent the knee later on. I think it bit him in the hand because he's no longer doing that. But I had that relationship where I could say, "Hey, could you give me a letter of recommendation?" But I forgot about the fact that there was something that happened at BioWare that made him leave. So it wouldn't have worked anyways.
And in fact, Mike Laidlaw was the original guy that was put in charge of what was to become Veilguard, but in its early years, the first few years after Inquisition's release,
pretty much outed him.
Yeah, and then they removed him because he simply wanted to initially do a reskinned Inquisition set in Northern Thedas, like a cheap ripoff, to save costs.
So basically, what Dragon Age 2 was to Origins.
Yes,
yeah, kind of, but there's a bit more to it than that. Like that was like the gist of it. And this is what he told me, so take that as an anecdotal. Oh. But he said he wanted to do it like that, but expand on it. So it's like he would have used
Inquisition. Take Inquisition, the game, the concept, and all that had been learned and developed through the Descent, through Jaws of Akan, and through the Trespasser DLCs, and incorporate those advancements into Dragon Age 4.
Yeah.
And I think the original plan was to release it even before Andromeda to capitalize on the success of Inquisition.
Because he
But
wanted
it got
the
bogged down.
original roadmap was after Dragon Age 4, originally, from what he told me, they wanted to turn it into like WoW. They wanted to make a live stream multiple MMORPG.
They might as, I mean, that's what Inquisition was, a single player MMO. Like you fucking
that was the 4 was supposed to be the next step. He told me. So, like I said, this is anecdotal, so take that for what you will. I'd have to go and see if I still had that interview video.
Well, I'm sure whatever they would have made would have been better than what we actually got.
1,000 times better, especially considering if it had been released in 2016. We have to factor in that The Witcher 3 was released in 2015, but its release, and not many people remember this, folks, the original release of The Witcher 3 was not very good. It only gained a reputation over many years as a result of the industry as a whole and the genre of role-playing games going through the toilet. And by the time it was in the toilet, The Witcher 3 was this polished gem of a game with 2 fantastic main DLCs, which built the legacy that we see today in the Witcher franchise as a whole.
Oh, our fifth guest has joined us. Hello, Ironcaster.
Hello,
Ironcaster.
Well, Kitty. Why the fuck are you a cat?
We have a cat boy, and we have a bunch of VTubers already, and a dragon. But I'm the one who gets questioned.
I need to
Because it's out of the blue from my
dragon model. I need to start doing that.
fucking Wales, dude. Hey, just letting you know, Wales is one of the first kingdoms I conquer in Crusader Kings 3 because it's so fucking easy. So just saying, you guys, you Welsh guys,
I just do it because I keep thinking of the Welsh longbowman and I keep forgetting this is not his actual history. This is mechanics.
Yeah. So
yeah. All my history comes from Paradox games. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So with the massive failure and all these layoffs, and I hear like everyone else that remains is being shifted to Mass Effect. So like, does this like give you hope that EA will actually like try and salvage BioWare and actually make Mass Effect good?
No.
They're gonna need to do a lot more. So they're on. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I know people are gonna disagree with you, but just hold up. They're on the right track when they got rid of all these wokies and fake gamers and people who don't really care about making a good game. However, and they're also trying to bring back some of the OGs. However, that does not mean that they're going to go back and fuck it up again. Let's just put it that way. I still think they're gonna fuck it up because they still have a lot of that mentality in there.
Yeah.
The next Mass Effect is going to be BioWare's Chernobyl. The first time they tried with Andromeda, they failed. The second time they tried with Anthem, they failed. The third time they tried, they failed with Veilguard. And the fourth
Now
time
they need a win.
The next Mass Effect project, and it will kill that company. The true final nail in the coffin.
If they don't make it a good game, it definitely will. Well, here's the thing. When did Andromeda come out? What year?
2017.
2017.
Okay.
That was so long ago.
That game.
When did Mass Effect 3 come out?
2012.
Okay.
Oh wow.
They originally claimed that they had been working on Andromeda fairly shortly after 3 was done. But you want to know what the truth about it is? That pile of monkey nuts was compiled and put together in 18 months. That's why it looked like shit. That's why it played like shit. That's why all the animations and shit looked like shit, is because they were fucking around and not doing their damn job.
Same's true of Anthem.
It's the same deal.
Yeah, 10 months. The same time it took to make Dragon Age 2 was the same time it took to make Anthem. One was an okay
Dragon Age
game.
2 was
the other
originally a
was
DLC that they like, fuck it, we'll just make this into a sequel.
These layoffs should have happened a couple of games ago.
Yeah, it really should.
The thing is, though, so much of the hiring all happened during the COVID pandemic. So Yeah, you had just so much like work from home mentality, and with everything on the way up and up, every studio just had this mindset of we need to hire more people. Games are selling better than ever.
And then there is also
They're so stupid. They are so
the
fucking
social
dumb.
movement of 2020, like
Well,
that,
it was
that happened. Everyone
Saint
making
Floyd,
state.
the fentanyl. Yes, the Saint
Oh,
Floyd
hey,
incident.
Brandon, careful. I have ads on.
That's why
Where's
I
my
said Saint
fent
Floyd.
reactor? Where's
Saint
my
Floyd.
fent reactor?
Yeah.
Dude,
They were being very short-sighted. They
were dumb. I
got
agree with
used to it, and they thought that would be the way things were. You know, with sales up and up, they got to keep going back to the stockholders and keep telling them good news.
COVID was good for me as a freelancer during that.
They had a feast. They had a feast, and immediately they were like, "Well, let's just blow all this money on a bunch of worthless labor." Fucking morons.
I'm not
game dev
labor.
companies are.
I resent that. I was a freelancer during that time period.
They were retarded. Okay, they made a bunch of dumb fuck decisions.